So what is healing? To be healed means to be whole, to be one with yourself. It is the epitome of the key, knowing every you, K-E-Y. When your body or mind is in a state of dis-ease, it means you are fragmented in some way. It means that there are processes happening inside of our bodies and minds which we have no control over. We don't have control over them because we've fallen out of touch with our true self. We've come to believe that we have very limited control over the process that is our body. Yes, the body is nothing but a process. It is never stagnant. It is always in motion. Death and birth happen more often in our bodies than on the planet, all species included. Our body is never the same. In fact, every 2 to 3 years, it is completely 100% renewed at the cellular and even the atomic level. In order to understand the whole, we must understand the parts which make up the whole. We need to get to know our bodies more than anything else. Only you can cause healing in your body. Why is it that we believe that we can only control certain parts of our body and not others? Why haven't more people asked this question? It makes no sense to me. Why would there be some imaginary line drawn as to what we can and cannot control in our own bodies? Can you wiggle your finger? How? Can you explain that process? We can only do what we've been taught, and all those important things, like body and mind control, were learned at very young ages through our mirror neurons. We trusted that what was happening around us was how things were, and if no one else knew the answers to certain questions, then we didn't need to know those answers either. There are people out there who can do things with their bodies we might call extraordinary or miraculous, but for them it is normal behavior. There are people out there who have not gotten a cold or flu in 40 years. Others have cured themselves of terminal diseases overnight. There are cases of multiple personality disorder where tumors, scars, moles, and even diseases appear and disappear as the personalities change. Even their eye color changes. Other than the multiple personality cases, these kinds of people have learned to master their bodies. But how? With their minds. They have taken the time to question the status quo for one reason or another. When they asked these questions, they discovered that there were no answers for either side of the matter that were concrete. If it is uncertain as to why things are done a certain way, then how can we be so sure the opposite isn't a better method? If we don't ask questions, then we will never gain any new information. If we don't gather new information, we stop growing. If we stop growing, we become stagnant. When things become stagnant, they become diseased, decayed, and die. We die of diseases because we don't gain their true message. They're here to teach us about the mistakes we've made in our lives and our minds, with our thoughts, words, and actions. If we were only to look deeper for the patterns of the life of the individual and the patterns of the condition of the body and mind, we would find that they point directly at one another. We don't get their true message because we've been taught as a culture to just kill the pain or just run from it. We feel a symptom and we take a pill, or even worse, slice it out and sometimes exchange it for a new one. We have to change our beliefs about pain in order to grow through life instead of just going through life. Pain is a signal that there is something going wrong, either mental or physical. When something goes wrong, it is always better to get to the bottom of it as soon as possible. If we instinctually and habitually run from our symptoms, they will never go away. We must learn to turn and face the pain, look it dead in the eye, find its source, and rip it out by the roots. When you get the true meaning of your ailment, of your disease, you'll be on the road to health. You will know that you got your disease because you lost touch with your true self a long time ago. And you're going to end up transforming your personality and your identity. When you change your thoughts, you change yourself. When you change yourself, you change your whole life, including your body.